Alright, we're live. Bring of Rain 13 here. Got the legendary Wrestling Jesus with me. Got the
Alrighty.
Shadow here. Got Blake the Reaper. Omega Magic in the house. Right off the bat, you know who we're going after. You know the reasons why. I'm going to kick this show off the right way. WJ, you just had a live show. Gotta be honest, I didn't see it. But from what I understand, you went at Dark Horse and you went at Gemini really fucking hard. You want to break that shit down for me real quick? Go ahead and do that.
Well, I talked about the UFC stuff, basically just, Dark Horse, the bullshit there that he doesn't have any proof to back up what he said about UFC being fixed, that he has to prove that it's fixed using evidence, which he fails at doing, you know what I'm saying? He says, I don't know, I don't know enough about MMA to not know that it's fixed or not fixed, and that's an ad hominem attack, boy. Just trying to bash me instead of the argument, you know what I'm saying? Trying to discredit the man who makes the argument, but I called him a jobber, shit like this, about how we came in to hang out. He said racist stuff to Omega. He said he was too good to join my hangout, and then he fucking comes back like an idiot. If you want to try to make a stand, try to make it look like my hangout is garbage. You don't leave, say you're leaving, and then come back like a fucking moron. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He has too much stuff to do, like what? Fucking making shitty videos that aren't going to get any views, you know what I'm saying?
Bully children, racism.
I talked about him, how I'm done with this guy, you know what I'm saying, that I want nothing to do with him after this. And he tells me on Facebook, well, I think that we should stay away from each other. This is after I told him that I want nothing to do with him. He comes to me and repeats the same shit. What a fucking moron. This is like if a girl tells you she wants to break up, and then you come up to her, well, I think we should break up after she already dumped you. He pulls this kind of, he pulls this kind of garbage on me, you know what I mean?
He does really sound like a jealous lover. I will say that. Shadow Man, you've kind of, you've been, behind the scenes a little bit. You were on that show with me. You had some choice words. The Sly Fox was out in full effect. I'm hoping he returns tonight to give Dark Horse a little bit more of his, medicine there. So, Shadow Man, unleash the Sly Fox on this motherfucker one more time, please.
Oh, it is getting annoying at this point, okay, Dark Horse? I was in the chat. You were just, making a few childish insults. Who really gives a fuck? Do I give a fuck? No. Everybody does it in an argument. Everyone's going to use it. Stop being so butthurt if I was using childish insults in Will's hangout, okay? The only reason I was there was because I was symbolic. I was symbolic of the fact that I may not know about UFC, I may not know the holes and what have you, and the fact of the matter is I'm not going to bullshit in front of people saying I know about UFC. I know that fight was fixed. So, Dark Horse Jones, as I labeled you, take your fucking crap elsewhere, because it's boring the fuck out of people. You're getting more irrelevant as time goes on. You know it. You know you're irrelevant. And you just get all butthurt, you get upset, you have your dildo shoved so far up your anus that you have to complain and whinge and moan. It's like you're on your period 24/7. You won't shut up.
Now,
Seriously,
is he
shut the
moaning?
fuck up.
I have to ask, is he moaning
Yes,
out of
he's
pleasure
probably moaning.
or pain? Or both?
I'd say pain or both. I don't know. I don't know at this fucking point. He's just a crybaby. Seriously, you can't insult this man without him giving you shit. Okay, without him, just coming at you for no reason. It's ridiculous. It's so fucking dumb. It
Do you think
really
that
is.
his
It just
arguments-
pisses me off.
Do you think that his arguments have any validity whatsoever?
I was looking at his shit on Facebook, and I'm like, would you please shut the fuck up? Do you have any credibility at all to UFC? Do you really know what you're talking about? Because, again, I saw the McGregor fight, the Jose Aldo versus Conor McGregor. I saw the footage. I know for a fact that McGregor hit him clean. He got him flush on his jaw. He struck a nerve. As Will said, he struck a nerve. He was knocked out. Clean. I saw it. Even in slow motion, I saw the fucking thing. How is that fixed, Dark Horse? How in the fuck is that fixed? Alright. Oh, guess what, Dark Horse? This entire hangout now is fixed. I paid everybody to agree with me. Did you know that? Huh? Yeah, I paid everybody here so that they could agree with what I'm saying. Yep. The hangout's fixed. It's all, the jig is up.
Dana White paid off Shadow Man, even though he lives way, way, way across the globe. He sent him a big fat check just to agree with everything that I'm saying right now. That's the type of logic that these guys have. We're going to move on to Blake the Reaper. You let those motherfuckers have it last night as well as I did. Prodigal Champ claims that you're the one that has him blocked.
That's absolutely not true, man. This is the case. Like, I called him out on that last night on Facebook, and he was like, no, it goes by a phone number. So, basically, either he's lying or he has trolled me from an account, and he's used the same phone number for that account. Because I only have, 3 accounts blocked on Google+.
Mm-hmm.
So he is either trolled me from another account, used his phone number for that, or he's just basically lying. One of the two.
Now, even if that was the case, could he not just log on and via his PC and a phone number would be irrelevant?
Exactly. That's what I told him.
Yeah. So, other than that, I went into their hangout afterwards because, basically what they did was this, and I've noticed this pattern in Polston's behavior. He'll jump on WJ's hangout just to get his name noticed by the people that are watching because, let's be honest here, a lot more people watch you when you're on WJ's fucking hangout. So he'll hop on there. I came in, you came in. I came in and argued with him. He left, and then you came in. It would have been great if both of us were in there at the same time and reamed him a fucking new asshole. But he left and then starts his own. I've noticed this every single time he's on a WJ hangout. He will leave that and try to leech off of the viewers that WJ has accumulated, then start his own fucking show in some type of a rebellion against whatever the fuck WJ is talking about. That's the trend. He's a parasite. He's a fucking filthy, disgusting parasite. And his techniques are not genius. They're seen by everyone, and everybody knows how you operate.
And he's doing the same thing today there. I was talking about Dark Horse. And so, and Polston makes the vid on his channel, oh, WJ drama, just trying to leech off of some views. Like I said, the guy's pathetic. He has to do a big drama thing just to get 100 views. The guy's a fucking schmuck there.
That explains my whole feud with Polston. It's just Polston alone. Because, yeah, and the other thing is, when you got to leech off of Dark Horse, that means you really fucking suck. I'm sorry, but yeah.
And he's too good to join my hangout, he claims yesterday. And what does he do today? He sends me a link to a hangout. Fuck you, bitch. Why would I join your hangout when your pathetic ass is trying to act like you're too good to join mine? What a fucking moron. And I watched about 10 seconds of the vid that they're making there. Oh, WJ said he wasn't going to talk because I said I was done with him. Remember, I said I'm done with him. Oh, well, you mentioned me, so you contradict yourself. Just a fucking jobber jackass there. Technically, I said that one of my New Year's YWC resolution was gonna be to ignore Dark Horse, so that's technically that only starts on the 1st of January there, but that's just petty shit there. You said you're done with me, you talk about me. That's just petty childish garbage there. And he's like, oh, you contradict yourself. You said you're done with Hangouts and you do Hangout. You know, obviously, when I'm talking about a Hangout, I'm talking about multiple people in the room. And I did a video by myself, which is like a live event kind of deal. When you go to do that shit on YouTube, you click on live events. That's what you click on. Streaming.
Right.
Then you click on live events. It's pretty simple there.
Yeah.
But according to them, because I made a live vid on my own, apparently it's the same thing as this here. It's the exact same thing as a hangout that we're doing right now. And because of this, I apparently contradict myself. It's a pile of retarded nonsense.
So here's the thing. A live event and a Google Hangout pretty much are the same thing. The only difference is that you have a live comment section where people that are watching can actually comment live, and you can see the motherfuckers. Unlike what they did yesterday, they just did a plain old Google Hangout where you really can't comment while you're watching the video. You pretty much have to wait until that snooze fest is over, wake up, possibly, maybe, wake up at the point where I came in and made the fucking show entertaining, and then comment from there after watching the video. Whereas on this one, like we're doing right now, we have a live chat section, much like you had last night. Anyone can come in and say whatever the fuck they want. That's what people want to see. But these dumbasses can't even comprehend that shit. Or is it the fact that they're afraid of seeing what the people actually have to say?
And I made it clear that I was going to do some solo live shows, you know what I mean? That was made clear when I said I was done with the group-style videos, so... Are you still doing Hangout? That's fucking pathetic, childish garbage there. Dude's a fucking moron with nothing to say there. That's it. Fuck.
Let's get into Gemini here, because this was a fucking shocker to me. I didn't even know why he left the Hangout last night.
Apparently he left the Hangout because we made him uncomfortable. Because we were talking against Dark Horse and Polston. That's what he said in their Hangout. I had to leave, man. They were insulting you.
Okay, so then, so why is it better for him to join their Hangout where they're insulting us?
Exactly, and I've known this guy for 6 years. It doesn't make sense, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
I found that insulting. That's a guy that I promoted for fucking years there. I have his channel on my front page, the fucking channels to sub to, shit like this, even today. Why the fuck would he fucking, oh, fuck these guys, I'll go over there and they're talking shit, fuck you, man.
That is kind of a fucking low blow, if you ask me.
Yeah.
You guys know I'm cool with the Iceman. On a personal level and on a YouTube level, we talk and stuff. And I'm kind of caught in the middle here, because I see what Gemini did, and like he joined that hangout. But when I went in there, he wasn't very talkative. I didn't hear him say anything, and it took maybe 5-10 minutes, and he was out of that motherfucker too. So I'm thinking maybe he's in the same spot that I'm in. Kind of not really. It's kind of weird, because like I'm not trying to catch heat from like Boston fan and Iceman and all these guys. As far as I know, at this point, I'm on good terms with these guys. But at the same time, I'm gonna say, because of what I know now, I had no idea this shit happened last night, that he left because he was offended by what we were saying about Dark Horse. But then he goes and joins Dark Horse's fucking hangout where he and Polston are bashing us, and he has that dumb nigger on there talking shit. And that's what it is. I'm sorry, man. We got a black man in here with me. But I'm gonna say, by the way that motherfucker was talking to me, saying he's gonna come up here and whoop my ass. He's gonna come up here. He's seen people die and this, and he's from the hood. That's
I heard that.
and I'm sorry.
Who was that?
You can use that.
His name is John Doe. He's got a picture of a fucking blunt in his fingertips. And
Oh, I know who that is. That's fucking Sam's Talk Radio, man.
Oh, that's who that is? Oh, that's
Yeah.
who that is? But fuck that guy then. You're straight up, like I said last night, if you heard it or not, you're an embarrassment to your fucking people. You need to be shot and killed. All right? So, because if you were willing to stand there and watch somebody else get murdered and not try to help them because of your street cred and your street code, motherfucker, you're a fucking bastard. And if those are the type of people that Dark Horse wants to bring into his hangouts to have his back, and if Gemini's cool with those type of motherfuckers, then I have to question his morals and what type of person he really is.
Yeah, Gemini's obsessed with fucking Dark Horse, man.
You were just telling me something off air about that. You want to get more in depth about that? Like apparently there's some web page or something.
Like on Facebook, they added me to a like a little group chat or whatever, and I guess they forgot they added me. Polston's in there and whatever, but the other day, like Luke Dog, anytime anybody bashes Dark Horse, fucking Gemini has to say something about it. But the other day, apparently, Luke Dog was doing a hangout and bashed Dark Horse, and Gemini, man, you should see the shit these guys write in there. They act like they're fucking wrestlers. Oh, they could fucking Luke Dog can't get over. The only way he can get any heat or popularity, he has to leech off Dark Horse because he's more over than he is. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck am I reading? But yeah, Gemini's got a fucking hard on for Dark Horse. I mean, there's no other way around that.
People are calling this shit a work right now, and I guarantee you it is not a fucking work. Trust me, it is not a fucking work.
The Iceman, he's leaving Facebook posts. Oh, who can hate on Gemini? Fuck whoever's hating on Gemini. And I can see him on Facebook. He's liking comments that Dark Horse is writing against me. You know?
What's crazy about all this? The people that support Dark Horse go after other people for the same antics that Dark Horse is. You ever notice that?
Like the Iceman, he's 60 years old. He's supposed to be mature. Why is he liking comments against me? Especially if he doesn't even know the goddamn situation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's very easy for him to reach out to myself or Shadow Man, because we've talked to fucking to Iceman, to Jeff, on a fucking daily basis, especially during the summer. We're pretty tight with the fucking guy. So if he really wanted to know what the fucking real deal was, what really is going on, then he would reach out to us. Unfortunately, he has chosen not to do that and has basically chosen his side, is going to ride and die with Gemini. And I didn't mean for that all to rhyme, but it just comes out that way sometimes.
That's another Dark
See that
Horse.
shit? I got my street cred too, motherfucker.
That's another Dark Horse cheerleader, Iceman there.
Ireland's Patriots in the fucking chat. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Yeah, everybody go subscribe to him. I'm supposed to give him a shout out. I didn't make a fucking video today.
Robbie Battle, that's another guy that I mentioned there. I tried to get the guy in the hangout for the last one or whatever. And it's not like this guy is a Sean's View or some kind of big shot that I want to get in. It was just to talk with him a bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doesn't join the hangout. He leaves me a message on Facebook about how he's riding strong with Dark Horse and Polston, how they're his homies, and they're the Confederate connection.
Is that?
It's like what the fuck kind of gay shit is this? It's
Robbie said
like
that?
yeah, it's like a message that a teenager would write there. Hey, I'm friends with Dark Horse. Get a fucking life, bud.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shadow Man.
Uh,
Say your piece, man. You've been a
Yeah,
little.
like, you know the sad thing about this is, it's like it's coming up to Christmas and we're talking about this. We should be,
Well, that's
either wrapping presents or, doing stuff like that, getting ready to spend time with our family and friends or whatnot, and they're doing this. This is the idea of a...
That's exactly what I said in my vid earlier. I said I'm done with the drama, and after today, I'm like I said, I'm fucking Dark Horse can go fuck himself, you know.
By the way, these are Christians, by the way.
Yeah,
just
you
wanna
ain't
throw that out
kidding,
there.
man. That's a good.
Oh yeah, is that what Jesus would do? Join the hangout, throw racial slurs at Omega, and try to sabotage my hangout and fail at it? Is that what Jesus would do?
Near Christmas, yeah.
And they're making a vid about me, WJ, and this drama, acting like they're innocent guys joining the hangout, throwing racial slurs. What a piece of shit. And he turns around, tries to act like he's a fucking saint, and I'm the bad guy. Fuck that loser. Fuck them all. Fuck they Gemini, Iceman, Robbie, Paulston, Dark Horse. They can start a fucking some type of fucking boy band there together and have sex with each other and go fuck themselves. I don't care. Fuck these goofballs.
Who would be the lead singer?
Like I give a shit about these guys. Gemini. Oh, I'm not gonna listen to them insulting you. I'll get the fuck out then, jobber. Take your fucking DVDs and shove them up your ass there. Oh, let me talk to you about a DVD from 1995 or something. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking cry if you leave my hangout there.
All right, here's a question, real quick. Why in the fuck would you go out of your way to waste $10 to $15 of your own money when you could watch that same pay-per-view, that same event on the WWE Network for $9.99 a month? Every single one of those motherfucking pay-per-views. Why would you do that? Gemini, I would love to answer. Because I collect them. You're an idiot. I'm sorry.
Why does he collect them? It's they're not worth shit. Like he gets on there next, like, well, I got this DVD. It's pretty fucking rare and it was pricey. If he pays, like he talked about paying $100 to $200 or more for a DVD. If he paid that, he's out of his fucking mind.
So Blake, I'm glad you added, because when I think about Gemini and him being offended about what happened last night and why he left the hangout, I have to think about it was because what you and I were saying. Because, let's be honest here, it was WJ's show, but for the majority of the time that Polston and Dark Horse were in that hangout, we kind of did most of the talking. So if something, the average is there. Like, if something was said that offended him, it was said by either you or myself. So we are more justified at going at Gemini than anyone else is. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I think WJ had. I agree.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I've never had a problem with this guy. I even asked him a question like, what do you think about what we're talking about? He referenced brain injuries and stuff, and that was it.
He agreed with this.
He agreed and then left and went into a hangout where they're bashing us and WJ, because WJ is smart enough to understand, as most human beings are, when you see somebody get hit in the fucking jaw and their face shifts to the other side, more often than not, actually it's about 98% of the time, that motherfucker's done for. So, for you to say otherwise and join the side of people that believe in lunacy and idiocy and worship the guy like he's some type of a fucking god, it says a lot about you as an individual, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say anything bad about Iceman. I'm not gonna say Robbie Battle. There's something wrong with that guy. I'm sorry.
Oh, what kind of
I've been
message?
begging and pleading to say something about that guy, and this is finally my opportunity. There's something not right with him. Like this guy has quit YouTube and came back more times in fucking 2 months than anybody I've ever seen in my life. He's taken his channel in so many different fucking directions, saying I'm gonna make my channel about this, I'm gonna make my channel about that, this, that, and the other goddamn thing,
I
and
can't.
it never works. If he doesn't get 100 views on a video, he's out. He's out and he quits. There's something not right up in his brain area.
I can't imagine coming up to you, Will, there. Hey, I'm friends with Dark Horse and Paulston. We riding strong. The fuck kind of bullshit is that? Why would he send me this, you know?
That sounds
You
like a
get,
new day program.
you get slapped right in the fucking face. Fucking come on.
And
Yo, I'm riding with Dark Horse. I'm riding with Dark Horse and Sammy, whatever the fuck his name is, because he was in there swearing and stuff. And if he's tough, then automatically I'm tough because I'm with him and I'm riding with him. That's my gang, motherfuckers. What's up? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, whoever
Shut the
believes
fuck
that
up.
is
this confused me a bit as well there, if I can find it. Something about Blake there. Wait a sec.
Robbie's a surprise to me too, because in all honesty, I thought if he was gonna be cool with anybody, he was gonna be cool with you, WJ, because you put this guy over it almost looks like you went out of your way to get this guy's name noticed, and this is the fucking repayment you get.
He writes, Dr. Blake was there. What the fuck does that mean, Dr. Blake? Am I missing something? Or...
I used to be a nurse, man. That's probably trying to take a cheap shot at me.
Oh, is that it? Okay. Well, that's Robbie says that. I stayed out of the feud with Blake. He made like 5 bids against Blake before closing his fucking channel or whatever.
He made videos against me.
Yeah, because you said something. You mentioned a couple of names of YWC channels, and you didn't mention his name as a channel that's worth watching there. So he made like 3-4 vids talking about you and shit like that there.
This is news to me. I got so much hate for that video, but I mean, it was the truth, man. There's only a handful of channels I think that's worth watching, man. And I mean, sure, I mean, even Robbie's not worth anybody's time. Honestly. That's just my opinion.
Oh, Blake didn't mention me. Well, then he's making. He made a second vid giving names. Oh, Blake, you should have mentioned these names. It's like fucking move on there. And
Yeah.
what else there? He's after like a few vids after that. Oh, you guys are gonna respect me. He wasn't talking about Blake specifically, but you guys are gonna respect me. And then he closed his channel. I don't know what happened with the guy there. It's like he went weird there.
I had that
I have
same problem with
ulterior
Robbie Battle in the
motives.
past. Like,
The sock account is saying that I have ulterior motives. I would love to
it's a
know what
government
they are.
and
conspiracy.
Mr. Stock Account said that I live in what did he say to me there? He said I live in hold on a second. I'm just trying to find his comment here now. Because he mentioned me, why not? Oh yeah, he said I live in TV family PG land. That's nice to know. Thank you.
Don't.
Sorry.
Very, very brilliant comment, by the way. The sock account. Remember what I told you, sock account. It's not healthy talking to yourself, man.
It boosts their self-esteem, Will. Okay.
It really is, man. It really is. But it even proves my point even further that a lot of these people have fucking mental disorders here, where they do this stuff, and I question Dark Horse, and I really question Polston. Like, I really thought he was a member of the military. But now, after listening to all the fucking ridiculous claims and statements and theories that he comes up with, I really have to question whether or not he was actually a member of the United States military. And if he was, I really don't feel safe anymore.
It would explain why it took us forever to find Saddam Hussein and
Yeah,
Bin
my
Laden.
God, dude. Just
He's not in
imagine.
his house. He's in Mexico, all right? Let's just go there, great troops, all right?
I watched
Yeah.
the Alex Jones show. He said he may be somewhere in Guatemala. So that's where we're going.
Sorry. Sometimes with Poston, you just have to look at him and laugh.
Me personally, my beef with them, I done shoved them down on so many other levels that they have no choice but to come at me with the race card and attack mode. So, that's a win-win for me.
That really is what it is. You put videos out there making everything they say just look fucking straight out retarded, and then their next style is, okay, let's say face to the 5 people that legitimately watch me, and so I'm going to attack these guys. That's what they do every time. And if you look at their videos, they have like the people that comment, like they'll have 2 or 3 real people, and the rest of them are fucking sock accounts. I mean, you click on it and they'll be subscribed to Paulson and Danielson and maybe 1 or 2 other people. It's like, what the hell is this?
Omega had exposed that back in the day. He was using a bunch of sock accounts and praising himself. And those were his, like he had opened 5, 6 new channels in the same day. And Omega checked like the history of the channel, the feed, and he was going on his own vids praising himself and shit. It's like, holy fuck, what a desperate motherfucker.
And I did it in the most poetic, justified fashion ever. Thank you, bitches. Thank you very much.
And last night in that hangout, he was like, if you think that oh damn, he said like, if you think that I won this hangout, put UFC's fake, and then you look down through there and he used that Shekel account and like 5 different accounts that you know how that day he pulled it up on his browser and it showed like 13 fucking fake accounts right there connected to his. And like it was all those accounts saying USC's fake. He sent me a message last night or today, I can't remember. He was like, are you done being butthurt or sensitive or something like that? And I was like, I never was. And he was like, just so you know, I won that debate. And I was like, okay.
Send me that same fucking PM, dude. He's like, I won that debate. I'm like, bullshit, motherfucker. I was like, invite me to your fucking hangout right now. I went in there into enemy territory. Not only did I hold my own, I pretty much buried every fucking argument that they had. Now, I don't want to even promote that fucking video, but if you want to go in there and see me destroy these motherfuckers, by all means, go in there and don't even click on the video, and click on it 3/4 of the way through. Because the rest of it is fucking bullshit.
That's all these guys do is make shit up and say a bunch of semi-psychotic bullshit. They're obvious bullshit. His subs, like like you said, a lot of it is just himself praising himself and arguing or agreeing with himself, and you know, fuck that schmuck. Fuck.
This dude is saying, ask yourself why Will is inserting himself into WJ's drama. While WJ is here, did I insert myself into this, or you know?
No, I inserted myself into it. It was you and Blake and the UFC thing. I just gave my opinion on it, and Dark Horse saw me as the enemy because I don't think UFC is fixed, and he came at me again like a schmuck there. So no, I invited you in that hangout yesterday. The shit happened, so we're just talking about events that you were a part of yesterday and shit.
Well, thank you for clarifying that. You know, hopefully that answers the questions in the comment section by one retard.
Yeah.
Wrestling
much.
Hobo shows up. What a surprise. I swear that's got to be Colston.
One of the
I
two,
mean,
you
I was told it was Danielson. Somebody that I trust actually told me that it is Danielson, and it's somebody.
I'm with Blake on this one because I kind of caught him slipping one day in a comment section.
Yeah, I just want to say this real quick. I just want to get this out real quick, right? I took jabs at Dark Horse in your Hangouts. No secret, I took jabs at him over the UFC thing. Right? I was commenting in WJ's comment section, and then it's like he just throws cheap insults at me, saying I'm the guy with the shadowless dick, blah blah blah. I'm used to that crap, whatever. And it's like I was wondering how long it was going to take him to respond back to me, and then he'll just throw all this crap at me like he probably usually does and say that I ride off people's coattails, blah 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 blah, stuff like that. I'm amazed it took him that long. Amazed.
Dark Horse has the mentality of a teenager, you know what I'm saying? You can see the way he acts there. Just a fucking immature goofball is what he is, a big baby.
They went personal with me in that hangout I joined, so I'm gonna remember who we're talking about. We're talking about a person that would solicit prostitutes and cheat on his wife and try to bang his sister, looking at his wife's sister changing in a room. Okay?
Why was she changing in the room with him to begin with?
That's a good question. I asked him that question. He didn't give a fucking answer.
I got another question. Did he go and find the sister changing, or did she just was like in the living room like, yeah, I'm changing? Because if that's the case, then you're like doing some perverted stalker weirdo shit.
Yeah, and he admits to being a pervert, and he insists on being fucking, he admitted himself that he's a sex fiend and this, that, and the other motherfucking thing. Hey, man, throw all your threats out there that you want. I really don't give a fuck. I've been there, done that. Whatever.
Yeah, Dark Horse I'm pretty sure it's the fake account you responded to. I mean, dude, look at it this way. If Brooks Cena could take you on and take all that bullshit, you have no chance in hell with either one of us. And WJ probably is the only one that knows what the fuck I mean when I say that, but yeah.
I remember that. Wasn't that like that? Didn't he like bash some little 15-year-old girl that turned out to be Bree, Glenn Sparkles, or whatever the fuck she is now?
Correct. Trap Queen.
Yeah.
No, that's two different people. Like, Brooks Cena was like some girl that was like 12, but she looked like 8, and because she liked John Cena, you went on like a torrent with her, just with bashing the fuck out of her, and like in the end and doing it in a group fashion, and that's from what I remember. I can't.
Yeah, but she turned out to be Bree though, right? Didn't she turn out to be like a fangirl of his once they started talking? Because I questioned that. I questioned why he was talking to like a 15-year-old. Like, I didn't never say anything, but I was like, why is this guy like PMing and fucking talking to this girl for when she's obviously underage?
Uh-oh.
And people
questions coming out, man.
And then people gave Peter shit about that, and I was like, wasn't Danielson doing the same thing? It just didn't come out that he called her sexy or whatever. Like, in my mind, a 30-year-old man has no right to message a 15-year-old, whether it pertains to wrestling or whatever. Like, I'm a dad of 2 girls. I know if my daughter was 15, I wouldn't want her fucking messaging a 30-year-old about wrestling or YouTube. Like, I would fucking beat her ass over that. I mean, it makes no sense to me why he would do that.
And WJ, back in the day, wasn't this the same chick that he accused you of child bullying?
Raven
and Starfire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
I
he was
Cena and Raven was different.
White Knight role. Why is he defending a fucking 14, 15-year-old girl that he doesn't even know?
Well, because he was trying to frame me for it. Because he was caught with the child bullying or whatever it was, so he was friends with this 14-year-old girl or whatever, and he was trying his damnedest to make it look like I had bullied her, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she admitted it was bullshit and stuff like that, so that was a big fail on Danielson's part there.
I remember all this shit quite well.
And you'll remember after I got rid of that shit, he fucked off of YouTube for 2 months, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I told him, now you're gonna fucking pay, motherfucker, and he left for 2 months after that. Fuck. He's fucking punk. But yeah. And you know, after all of this shit, I still fucking accepted his apologies and his peace bullshit and all of that. And he keeps fucking turning on me like a moron after I promote the shit out of his channel and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. Cabal's hitting up the fucking comment section fucking hard, man.
The guy was walking away from YouTube
That's my
because
dude. Oh,
he
what a
was
bitch!
getting
Shout out.
trolled.
Sorry.
He was getting trolled, so he was leaving YouTube. He closed his page. I'm the one who talked him into staying on YouTube. And then I promoted the shit out of the new channel that he had opened. And then he turns on me like that. What a fucking moron.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not needed in my hangouts. Funny, when I was in his hangouts, he was, you know, doing way better content. Now it's just him and Polston doing hangouts that nobody's watching. Smart move, Dark Horse. You're a smart guy there. But whatever. I digress. Fuck.
Or at least you tried, just like I have.
The guy, he's a lost cause there. I'm not gonna waste time with him and his fake friendships and all of that garbage there.
What I would really like to happen right now is I would love to have Gemini come in here and pretty much, you know, say what's on his fucking mind, because really, like, everything that he did yesterday is kind of fucking strange to me. It's kind of out of his character as far as from how I know him. You guys know a lot more about him than I do.
Like, I'm not.
Why you would be such a hypocrite like that is beyond me. The guy's like, he leaves our hangout because we're talking crap about someone, but yet he joins a hangout talking crap about certain individuals. So, like,
I'm not gonna do a big war against Gemini, but yeah, I thought it was insulting. You know what I'm saying?
Gemini, this is Gemini's thing right here. He'll make these wrestling DVD reviews that nobody watches, and then he'll get mad and try to. He'll make a video where he's mad, wanting to know why he's not getting views. He'll make posts on Facebook about it. He'll go on a rampage, and then like a week later, he'll be like, I don't care about views. I don't care about any of this. I'm just going to stick to what I love, which is DVDs. And then it's just a cycle over and over and over with him. He don't care about views. Then he's mad because he don't get views. And then he makes it's the same thing over and over. Am I lying, though? Have you guys not? I've not been subscribed to him in probably about 6 to 8 months, so he might not do that anymore. But back in the day, that's all he would do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dish too much on Gemini. Yeah, I still would like to question what's the deal, because he's always been respectful to me and likewise back. So I at least want to just hear him out and give him a chance to really go in depth about from his point of view and his side. Because I agree with Will. There's something ain't right about this shit.
I would have sent him a fucking link, but I don't see him online. Unless he's unfriended me or whatever the fuck. Because yesterday, I don't remember saying anything negative about him other than when I went into their hangout, the first words that were uttered out of my mouth was, "You can all go fuck yourselves." And I went towards Bearstown. Everybody that was in there told them all to go fuck themselves, regardless of who it was.
Bearstown is something. See, I think Bearstown gets a free pass, like, way too much. Like, he'll talk shit about
Agreed.
stuff, but then you can't say anything back to him at all because of his condition.
Fuck that.
I don't like that, man. Like, I don't say anything to him anymore, period. Like, I'm probably going to unfriend him, Paulson, and Danielson, because they keep tagging me on my personal Facebook and shit that my friends and family can see, even though I've told them 100 times not to.
I let him have it last night. I went in there, and he was talking, and he muted his mic. I was like, "Bearstown." He's like, "What's up?" I was like, "Fuck you." Just like that. I don't fuck that shit. And you're right, he does get a free pass way too often.
Yes, he does.
Way
With
too
big,
often. Just
'cause,
because he can't articulate what he's thinking, he can't say it in a way you understand. He knows what the fuck he's doing and what he's saying. And when he leaves your fucking hangout, he's leaving because you know whose side he's jumping on.
exactly. That's why I have problems with him right now. Because he went and told Malik that when me and Dark Horse first jumped off earlier a month ago, hey, Dark Horse is our friend. Omega had knock knock hack. I mean, Omega used knock knock to hack Dark Horse, and I'm like, why the fuck are you telling people this shit? I've asked him this question, and he doesn't say shit. He either moves about, he either like logs off or whatever. And I've been noticing him been saying comments about me, like calling me old Mega or something, and I'm a sleaze or classless or some shit like that. And I'm like, what's the deal, dude? Like,
Bears is like a little cheerleader for Dark Horse. Whatever he says, that's what Bears thinks automatically, you know.
and he wonders why
Yes.
he does have haters. Because I mean, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I had to say this. He wonders why he got haters. It's like, look how you're acting. Not only just for Bearstown, but to all the motherfuckers. Look how you act. This is why you got haters. It's not because we're brainwashing people or putting guns to heads saying don't watch them. It's not a conspiracy. It's like, look at how you're acting. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Pretty much.
Yeah, man, you got anything to add right quick?
Not really too much. I mean, the Gemini thing, I don't know Gemini too well. I'm okay with him. As for Bearstown, yeah, he can be a cheerleader. You know, he is a cheerleader. As soon as you know which hangout he's gonna jump into. He's constantly with Dark Horse and whatnot. It's very repetitive with him.
What's even sadder is to Dark Horse, to us, he could have been a friend, but to Dark Horse, he's nothing more but another excuse to do this bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know,
Hey. Man, what else can we talk about that hasn't already been talked about?
Roman Reigns is no longer doing the Superman punch because it's copyright infringement.
That has nothing to do with the Civil War.
Is that true?
I saw
you
that.
know. Yeah, they changing the name apparently. I mean, you said to talk about something, Will, so I just had to bring that up. I'm sorry.
Who is the one filing the lawsuit?
Warner Brothers.
Warner
They own
Brothers.
all rights
Why?
to Superman.
What?
Yeah.
Well, why are they not suing the UFC then? Because
Exactly.
Because it's not like advertised as much. Well, I can't really say too much about it because I don't watch UFC. But for
Have a fucking S on his chest, man. Oh my god. That's a fucking Dark Horse move. Have I ever seen one? I'm gonna sue you for using a punch.
yeah, I mean they're still gonna do the punch. You just got to rename it.
That shit has been called the Superman punch. The first time I actually saw that punch utilized was by George St. Pierre back in fucking, God knows, 2003, 2004 against who was he fighting? Jason Mayhem Miller. So like, god dang. No one is explaining to me. I feel really sad. Tough titty for me, I suppose. I'll be going now. Fuck Cody Rhodes there or whatever. All right, man. Smart busters, whichever one you are, left, right, or in between, man. Take it easy. Have a good day. /night.
Oh, I like one of them. I'm playing. They're cool.
I got no problem. I'm just saying. He said he's leaving, so I mean, fucking can't force you to stay.
Leaving what? YouTube?
No, leaving he's watching the show, or they're watching the show, and they want an explanation of what's going on, and well, it's pretty self-explanatory what's going on. It's been going on for like a fucking week now.
Dark Horse and Paulson are retarded. I mean, you really don't need much more explanation than that, Roddy and Lefty.
Yeah, for real. Especially since they had the biggest dealings with them. Well, not really the biggest, but I guess they have dealings with them, pretty much. You know, fire the guy with the nose, dude raging in the car. Yeah, that
Dude,
ring a bell to anyone?
That car video where they mocked Danielson for like 12 or 15 minutes is still fucking classic. And that fire the guy with the nose, I mean, shit.
Yeah, when they countered Danielson, that was like a masterpiece. Like the way they did it, in my opinion. You know, even I had never done something like that. I gave it 110% when I bashed the fuck out of him. But yeah, I was like, damn.
I listened to a bit of Will arguing with them on Paulston's Hangout. Will is making sense and, you know, talking, and Paulston, you're just using placebo arguments.
That's what he always says.
Guy doesn't even
Isn't
make
placebo-
fucking sense.
Isn't placebo something that's in your blood?
Oh, it's like
A placebo argument?
like you give like a
Give somebody a
fake.
real drug and a fake drug.
Yeah. It just makes you feel better kind of deal, but I don't know what that has to do with the arguments there, but
Right. So basically what he was saying is his argument was complete bullshit, and my argument was 100% authentic. And he tried to pull up a video on that fucking hangout, and he wouldn't pull it up because what I said was true. And it was about the Chad Mendes McGregor fight. The one for the number one, basically was for the fucking, the championship, the interim championship. And they were claiming, their claim was that McGregor predicts his fight and it happens the way he predicts it every single time. Now, when they brought that up, I was like, that's not true because he predicted that he would knock out Dennis Seaver within 30 seconds of the first fucking round, which didn't happen. And then I said he also claimed that he would knock out Chad Mendes in the first round too, but that shit didn't go down in the first round. I think it was in the third round.
Late second.
It was the second round towards the end,
Yeah.
right?
I told them that, like, they want to bring up Ronda Rousey predicting how she was going to lose. She did not predict how she was going to lose. She said, she's going to try to kick my head off. I'm not going to let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then with that Conor McGregor thing, man, he predicts every fight he's going to win. Like he said he was going to knock Max Holloway out in the first round. That went to a fucking decision. Like,
Right.
he's only predicted 2 fights, and they want to bring up like he's predicted every fight.
That's what I said. I was like, if you say you're gonna win the Mega Bucks 365 days out of the year, and you fail 364 times, but then win that one miraculous day, does that make you a fucking the new age fucking Nostradamus? No, it just means you got really fucking lucky on that one fucking day.
it's like
Because
you
if you
said,
could call every single fight, you'd have won 365 days out of 365 days.
they're just cherry picking, like you said there.
Mm-hmm. With that footage too of the pant leg dragging across Aldo's face, and they're saying, "Oh, look where the cut is," and I gotta call Malik out for being a fucking fangirl right now. Because
What
I
did
gotta
he
call him
say?
out because he was, oh well, that look like it dead center. That look like it dead center on his nose right there. Motherfucker, you look at that fucking picture, dude. Put your fucking glasses on and look at that shit. The cut's on the right side of Aldo's face. That's where the hammer fists were coming down. All right. Now, if the knee actually connected, which it didn't, if it did, the cut would be on the left side of fucking Aldo's nose, not the fucking right.
Plus, the fight is already finished. You know, what would that prove? Even if the ref would hit him, it doesn't prove anything.
Mhm.
What's the argument that the ref hates him? So he gave him a knee to the face. What the fuck is this meant to prove, anyways? I don't get what he's doing. Makes no sense.
No, it's funny. I mean, I already knew what the hell he was gonna say with the UFC thing after I watched the gun control debate. You know, because I just wanted to see what the hell they both had to say. And quite frankly, when it comes to posting and debating, I like seeing him get destroyed. It's kind of funny. But yeah, anyway, yeah. Because apparently Obama's staging all the gun shootings and staging ISIS and shit. And I don't know if you guys watched that, but just saying, like, I just knew he was gonna do that.
That's another thing with Polston. All you gotta do is talk about something on the news, and Polston's gonna freak out against you because he has his Alex Jones mentality. So if you believe a story from the news, he's gonna get upset at you and tell you that you're believing placebos and because anything from the news that you agree with, it goes against Polston's twisted view of reality. So then you'll take offense to you there.
I mean, I would just love to see him go up to like the victims, the family of the victims that like died in like the gun shootings, like the Columbine, the that one shooting where that one dude went crazy when he shut up that theater. I would like to see him go to the families and say, "Hey, this is fake. Obama's staging all this. Everything is going to be all right." I would love to see him do that. I stole that one
Obama's
from
the
him,
blame
though.
for everything, man. Fuck.
Yeah, I had to steal that one from you, Will. But yeah.
Well, that's the thing. If you simply make a vid, hey ISIS, I don't like them. Oh, ISIS isn't real. It's you're brainwashed, you motherfucker. You come over here, you believe the media. Dude's is a fucking whack job. If
But
you believe anything from the media, you become Paulston's number one enemy. I was talking about the news for a while there, and he he was making responses to all my vids. It's like, fuck, get a life, fucking whack job there. Move the fuck on, motherfucker.
yeah, instead of believing the news, we got to believe everything he says.
Oh yeah, and it's of
Basically,
course there's no evidence to back up anything he says, so
you can't have your own opinion on things. God damn it.
just
Nope.
just
No, you
claiming
cannot.
just claiming that he has a high IQ and that he worked for the army, that doesn't prove anything that he's saying there.
Didn't he do a drunk hangout saying he would beat everybody's ass or something?
Say he could kick my ass. He said he could kick my ass if he could get his hands on me. That's what I was mocking him in his hangout. He's like talking all kinds of shit about me and my martial arts experience, and I'm talking shit about him. And I find it very hard to believe that he has any type of martial arts or combat training at this point. He's saying he trained in Krav Maga, but he was part of the United States military, which does not train you in hand-to-hand combats with Krav Maga. They train you in their own military style, and their grappling style is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's what they use. This is a fact. I had an ex-girlfriend that was in the fucking military. I know. Trust me. That's what they trained in. They didn't train in no fucking Krav Maga. Krav Maga is an Israeli combat system. All right? They train that in Israel, and it's very popular in the United States, but just not in the United States military. So unless I want to know where he's credited with, what rank he is. He's never specified this. He just says, I trained in it. Bullshit. And
I think he
Krav
watched that
Maga
episode of The Simpsons and said, "Hey, I think that little girl, man, kicked Bart's ass. I'm gonna say I trained Krav Maga."
then he says he knows all kinds of nerve locks and shit like that. If he got his hands on me, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Didn't Dark Horse try to pass himself off as a karate guy or
Yeah, he
something?
said he was.
Oh yeah, I remember
No,
that
yeah,
shit.
I remember that. He was like, he
What
did a
a-
video where he was lifting weights.
What a
Oh yeah, that
maroon.
shit was fucking hilarious.
Even everything they said concerning the martial arts and their training, I just call bullshit on it. I really do. I call bullshit on it. Show me the fucking proof. Show me certificates. Show me authentication that you've actually participated in a fucking tournament. Anything of the sort. Please do.
Yeah, is that the vid where he was like, CWJ, this is a dumbbell. We're gonna lift you up and spank you or some stupid crap he said. I was like,
Why does he have to fucking direct that towards me? You know what I'm saying? Why why would he? If he wants to make a vid lifting weights, just fucking lift weights. What the fuck do I have to do with it? You know?
He wants to
Fucking
spank BJ.
fucking weird motherfucker.
The president is a chupacabra. No, he's just a Muslim.
It's Barry Santoro or whatever.
Barry Soratoro.
Whatever the fuck it is there.
From Hawaii. His last name is Soratoro. That's a fucking first. We got fucking Roman Reigns. His real name is fucking Leaky Hamakawanui or some shit like that. we got some our president's fucking name, fucking naturally Barry Soratoro, but he's not a Muslim because his name now is Barack Hussein Obama. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Hussein,
That's a conspiracy theory worth talking about. My name is Barack Hussein Obama. I was born in Hawaii. What?
Yeah, and I know. Will, did you call bullshit on Obama's Irish heritage because he claimed that he had a great, I think, like grandparents from a place in a small town in Moneygall?
What? Really?
Yeah, he
It
actually
wasn't me
did.
that called that out, but holy shit.
Yeah, he claimed that he was doing like family kind of, heritage or going to his ancestry, and he claimed that his a great grandfather of his was from this town in Moneygall in the state known as Offaly, and I was like, okay, that's nice, good for you. And he actually came over for a visit. And now the town there is basically turning it into a tourist location because of him.
You gotta be fucking kidding me right now.
Hey, we're the Irish. We take advantage of anything, even if it's Obama. So we're making money.
There is not 1 ounce of Irish blood inside that fucking guy's body. Not one.
And the best part is when you give us your money.
I believe that.
Sorry.
I believe that. Roman Reigns should do the commercial.
Yeah.
Barack Obama, he Irish. Believe that.
Yeah, but like, I don't really know. I mean, it's very stereotypical of me to say that all Americans hope that their ancestry traces back to Ireland. I think maybe Obama was like that, and just to, say that he has better relationships with my country. That's good man.
White folks with blonde hair and blue eyes. We always hope that we're from Ireland or from Switzerland or Sweden, somewhere outside the United States. Unfortunately, more often than not, we're not. We're just fucking mongrels.
Oh God.
I'd rather be a fucking mongrel than a goddamn mongoloid like fucking Dark Horse and Bolson are.
Still though.
Mongoloid heritage.
Yeah, well, at the same time, Obama gave us a bit of a cash crop.
Fuck that guy.
Give me your money.
That'll be the next thing to happen. Fucking Dark Horse converts to Islam and.
God.
Fuck would his name be? Let's go around table here. If Dark Horse was to change his name from Josh White to something, I don't know, Islamic, what would it be?
I have no freaking idea.
Abdul, the big emotional crybaby. That's what it would be. Abdullah, I pretend to be hard on the net, but I'm really just an emotional fucking train wreck. That's what his name would be.
Ahmed de Horad Explorer.
Ahmed, I'm desperate for some trolling gimmicks.
Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, Ahmed.
Ahmed, my trolling fail.
I'll go with Roman Reigns.
Muhammad, me and Paulston suck at trolling. That's the name.
uh,
It's like they fucking beg you to fucking join their trolling bullshit. It's like, get the fuck out, you pathetic fucks there.
Akhabi Dasaki. Half Muslim.
that sounds a bit Japanese. That sounds Japanese.
Yeah, half Muslim, half Buddhist.
Sends me a message. Oh, I'll need you to do a wrestling promo. Go fuck yourself. There's your promo. Fuck you.
Oh god.
Done with your pathetic ass there, you and your fucking mood swings or whatever.
I know. He's just like, leave me alone. I hate all of you. Fuck off.
Exactly what he does, man. But that's exactly what he does. When he doesn't get his way, he's like a fucking child. And Polston's the same fucking way. If you deny his argument, he's like, I've been saying, when I was in his argument, he's like, I've been saying that the NFL's been fixed for years. I'm like, well, I don't give a fuck, man, because that's so fucking ridiculous. That's not.
That's a lie. He has not been saying that for years. He just commented to me the other day saying, you just need to wake up and realize it, like I did when I was really happy when the Patriots beat the Seahawks, and I went back and watched it, and I had to admit to myself that was fucking fixed. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
See, now he's upset at you because you like a football game. You like the game of football. Now you're going against his crazy mentality there. Oh, no, it's fake. So you're a bad guy if you like a game now. That's the crazy mentality of Polston.
Don't watch any TV. Don't watch anything on the news. Don't watch anything, period. Don't watch anything, man. Walk around with a pair of sunglasses on all fucking day and all fucking night like Roddy Piper did and that black guy did in that fucking movie They Live. All fucking day, every fucking day, no matter where you are. When you're having sex with your girlfriend, you gotta wear your fucking sunglasses no matter what. And actually, you have to have a pair of socks on too with the sunglasses. Just to complete the
That sounds like some shit he would say. Wear your sunglasses when you're having sex with women, because women are evil. It says in the Bible. They're probably
Women are the devil. Did you see that movie with Adam Sandler? His mom told him she wasn't lying. Get the fuck out of here.
I swear, the followers of Dark Horse are the equivalent to a mother's love for their retarded child.
Most of them are just fucking trolling. They just agree with him there. They like when he...
I stand corrected.
They like when he does his stupid crap there.
Yeah.
Well,
So
some
I
of
stand
them are fucking retarded. That's for sure. There, when he came at me in the past, fucking 3/4 of his crew were fucking obvious mongoloids just by looking at them. There.
I remember his crew. I remember some of their face. I'm just like, what the fuck are these idiots doing?
Well, that's the thing. He was like brainwashing morons to come against me. It was just a big bunch of fucking special ed people. Fuck, good for you. Fuck. People agree with me about the UFC. That just shows that morons will agree with other morons. There, that's all I see there. Fuck. No matter how many people agree, doesn't make it true. They're moron.
Mm-hmm. So we got Raw starting right now. I think we're gonna wrap this shit up. You guys down with that?
Yeah, perfect. I'm about to start watching it.
All right, man. Guys, do your outros, plug your channels. You know what the deal is.
Fuck
WJ,
Tom
want
Brady.
to kick it off?
You can check me out at Shadow Man channel. I'm the man with the shadowless face there. Alrighty, until next time. Peace.
You guys, I don't know who he is. You don't need to plug his shit. Shadow Man, dude, you know, do what you do, man.
Okay. Well, good evening, everyone. I am the Shadow Man, the voice you hear, but with a shadowless face. And it was great being part of this drama hangout where, yet again, Dark Horse was made look like a complete idiot and jackass, and we all know that he has a butthurt dildo up his anus right at this time. And are you a first-time listener? This is your first time listening to me? Well, if it is, make sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. You can follow me on my Facebook page, The Shadow Man, and on Twitter at RealShadow21.
All right, best plug in the history of YouTube right there. Blake, top that shit. At least try to.
I can't, man.
All
If
right,
you want
man.
to subscribe to me, go ahead. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. Thanks for having me, Will.
Oh, no problem, man.
Danielson, Polston, and Jim and I are fucking jobbers. Fucking.
There you go, man. Fuck. All right, short, simple, and to the point. Love it. Omega.
Subscribe, bitches, to Omega Magic Inc. And remember, fuck Tom Brady.
Fuck Tom Brady, you son of a bitch. You know something? One of these days, you and I, we're gonna have a fucking, we're gonna have a little discussion about this fuck Tom Brady thing. I'm surprised we haven't had a show on this already, but it's coming, dude. It's coming. After this Super Bowl win, we'll talk about it.
Whatever.
How's that?
Fuck Tom Brady.
All right. I'm the Son of Rain. You guys all know you're watching the fucking show. If you like what you heard, what you saw, subscribe. If not, man, thanks for watching anyway. I'm out this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.